A story can be driven by so many things. Goals, fear, dreams, and desires. But it's always moved by its heroes. So, what story shall we tell today?
Hello and welcome to The Table Is Yours, a role-playing adventure show where a bunch of friends sit around a table and play role-playing games like Dungeons & Dragons and other TTRPGs. I've already said that. I'm a little nervous. We're still in combat. This is part two, people. Part two. Yeah. So, my name is Connor Riley. I'm your GM. I am your enemy of this combat right now, and some of your friends. My pronouns are they, them. You follow me at Kryles. Anyway, you know who we are. You know what our handles are. I'm showing it to you on the screen. There is no fun fact. The fun fact is combat, okay?
Yeah.
We're getting right back in. First, you probably want to recap.
What story shall be sung today? One can never know how the melody might sound. Our adventurers have already begun to pluck the strings of their story, and their combined composition is unfolding like a road before us.
We walked to the Summit University and split off to warn faculty and students to evacuate as quickly and quietly as possible so we don't tip off Balthazar. Luckily, it was the weekend, so not many people were there in the first place. After that, we regrouped and went to the academic quad and let Codex go forward to talk to Balthazar. Of course, Celia, Bryson, Cranar, and the Vampire String Quartet were there to impose intimidation. Not that Valentine guy, though, which was weird. It sounded like he and Balthazar had a falling out or something. Anyway, Codex asked Balthazar what all of this was really for, which he responded simply by saying, revenge. The two went back and forth, but Balthazar's main point was that over all of his 300 plus years of living after the fall of his city, his people, and his family, the Burg, despite looking for the best in it, has never shown a glimmer of light or goodness. So at this point, instead of trying to save it from whatever hidden corruption taints it, he'd rather just destroy it all. Extreme, but I don't know, I guess it's been a really bad 300 years for this guy. Codex explained that despite the bad things in the Burg, she didn't think this was helpful, which prompted Balthazar to laugh at her and feed into his point that Burgians don't even care about the rest of Zabraria, only themselves, not the wilds, and not the grove. He gave Codex a choice. Try to save the Burg and be against him, or join him and sweep out the trash, aka the Burg. She said the Prio was not her style, which Balthazar then just stated that one of them would have to prove the other right, before nodding to Cranar to attack. Cranar summoned more of those fucking rats, like in Janata, and Codex tried to run back to us, which was 170 feet, by the way. Balthazar then raised the chalice and began to incant a rite, wishing to cover the sun as a dome of blood covered seemingly all of Zabraria, and put everything in a red darkness. Fiara and Casimir ran in with the tome in hand as the rest of us scrambled to get to Codex and light our way in the darkness as the vampire spawn attacked. All the while, the sound of groaning could be heard. I assumed that was the undead army Balthazar had been building, and turns out I was right, because none other than Guy, Issa's now zombified boyfriend, appeared in the fight. She teleported out of the fray to approach him, a seemingly undead husk walking in pain and showing the marks of his death during the graduation. Jeez. If someone does not snap Issa out of it, this fight is gonna be a lot harder.
Let's start right from where we
were
left off. Issa, you had that really traumatic moment with Guy, and that was the end of your turn. Sorry. So, we are starting right next with 1.
I just watched Issa do a ton of damage and dip, but also take a ton of damage, and I don't know where you're going, because I'm not paying attention to where you're ending up. Gonna move 30 feet closer.
Okay.
So yeah,
Pause, please.
Let's delete and put the light back up.
Sorry, I couldn't see anyone.
Okay, you move 30 feet.
Do I have line of sight on anybody?
The rat in front of Isray, the Fiara's blood beast. Everything else is out of range.
So I guess, the best thing I can do, shoot that fucking rat.
Shoot that motherfucking rat.
Shoot that fucking rat.
So
I hope you're doing
describe-
an obscene amount of damage to this rat.
I'm moving myself 30 feet forward. V2's by my side, because I don't have anybody I can really sick him on right now.
Is that concentration?
What?
Enlarge?
Yeah. For a minute.
Got it.
I think it's just a minute. I'll double check that. But I kind of purvey, and I see that I don't really have a direct line. Kind of just sigh out, because I'm like, I really haven't done much, so other than make my dog beg. And look, and just see that, and I'm like, and just kind of fire, like, ready my rifle and just fire 2 shots straight into it.
All right.
And then I rolled, and I got an 11 and a 13.
13 roll.
And it takes 12 damage.
Tell me what happens.
she readies her rifle, kind of sighs out, and is like, fuck it. And just shoots that rat, and it just kind of like, the shot like bursts through it. And there's no bullet that comes through the other side, so it just looks like the rat just kind of goes.
Yeah, you can. As it just like explodes in front of Israel, and the viscera probably hit the other rats as well as Wash.
The rat just exploded.
Can I say that the viscera burns up before it hits me?
Yeah, it kind of
Yeah.
fizzles away. Alrighty, it's the rats' turns.
These rats are bombs. We gotta get out of here.
Both rats are gonna go right for Wash. You watch as they both go through the light to get right up to you as they will
check with the first one.
both rear back to then launch.
16?
Yes, that will hit. So the one will go up and you will just kind of like push it back.
No, I'm straight up just gonna kick it.
Okay.
12 damage.
Tell me what happens.
Okay, so as the first one leaps at me, I just like level my head back down and just immediately swing with my right foot to like punt it away.
All right, you kind of like punt it away as you see kind of like burn and sizzle, and then kind of like lay limp on the ground. The other one is a natural 20.
God fucking
These
damn
rats
it.
hate Wash.
I said
I'm going to cast Silvery Barbs.
counterspell.
Counterspell.
These rats no counterspell.
No.
That's a counterspell?
You watch as soon as you start to cast, like you start to like do the same kind of electrical pink around your hands for casting silvery barbs. You watch as Bryson kind of like shoots something from his finger that then hits your hands, and it kind of like binds them for a second to kind of stop your somatic. Do you have, what is it? Somatic material and verbal?
It's just verbal.
Verbal? Okay, then you watch as he like casting it, hits your mouth and stops you mid-sentence, and he just kind of like, and like kind of like wags his little finger.
Naughty rabbit.
What a bitch. I have a question. Because the spell doesn't go off, do I still have to roll to see if I wild magic surge because it consumes the spell?
Yes.
Ooh.
Got it.
Damn.
Oh, we're good.
Okay.
It's up to a 3 now.
Yep. The rat who's now midair, about to bite Wash, says like, "Can I go?" And then he does.
Got it. My bad. Hey, rat, my bad.
11 piercing.
Oh, thank Christ.
After Bryson wags his finger at you, going like, "I don't think so," he's gonna look right back at Wash, and he's gonna come like full force at you, and he's gonna grapple you, or try to at least.
So like
18.
18? Beat me.
So he does that, and then you watch as he then bites into your neck. He like goes in to bite in.
This isn't necrotic, it's piercing, right?
There's both.
It's both? I take half damage from necrotic.
That's fine. That is a 19 to hit.
19 does, yeah.
Okay, perfect. The black dice will be the necrotic.
I forgot to use my ability.
That'll be for you in total. It'll be 9, because it would have been 15, but because it was 6, 6, 3. 3 is the piercing, so it would be 3, 3, 3. So it's 9. You watch as he does that, and then it seems to like fill him a little bit. Your hit point maximum is now reduced by 6. Damn.
That's...
You cannot regain this again. Regain your hit point maximum until you finish a long rest. So you can only heal up to. You'd lose 6, obviously, from the... Well, you lose 9 in total, but lose 6 from your max. So whenever you heal up, you can only heal up to max minus 6. He's basically holding Wash by the side of the neck and pulling you up. Very similar to what kind of Kaz is doing to Celia, which, let's go over there.
Hey.
As Kaz is holding up Celia dead-faced, Celia's going to try to break free of it as you watch her like kind of knee him in the chest. That is a 18 to break. Let's see if Casimir can hold it. That's a 14. You watch as she knees Casimir in the chest, and Casimir, like again, not really making a face, but just like letting her go. And then she is going to swipe twice at him to attack him. Oh, Casimir, I don't really think I'm the one you want to be attacking. Maybe stop your sister from being such a bitch. As she swipes twice at Casimir, both landing.
Jesus.
Right.
Okay, you watch as Casimir takes a pretty like hefty swipe across the chest as he starts to like kind of bleed from his upper chest. And then Kranar is gonna kind of like crack his neck, and then cast darkness.
Oh, no.
fucking shit.
Son of a bitch!
Remember, he did it in the cave. You watch as Kranar is like, instead of pouring out of rats out of his sleeve, what's up his sleeve this time? You watch as just like black darkness goes out, and he centers it around Wash. So that means both blood beasts, Terry, Wash, and Shay, you are now consumed by darkness. The rat is in there, as well as Bryson. You don't know if they can still see through it. Codex, right up to your vision, like 5 feet from you, is where this black bubble appears in front of you. So you are at the edge of it. That is his turn, and then Kranar's going to move. Alrighty, so Terry, she dark.
Bam! 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 And he's like gonna wait, like he's gonna walk forward and just like put his hands out until he makes contact with something. I have my other hand out like a fucking linebacker, and I'm like, bam, 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 and I'm just gonna walk forward.
You are going to hear scuffling in front of you. Are you just rolling to hit?
I'm not gonna try and hit anything yet. I'm gonna have my hand out to see if I come in contact with anything, and then
Something hits your shins.
Don't hit
I'll kick it.
I'm
You
sad.
gonna take it?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay,
kick
roll
it.
at disadvantage.
Okay.
To attack.
16.
That'll hit.
I'll kick it.
Please don't be shy.
Don't even roll. And sorry, I'm going to take the tell me what happens away from you because you can't see. You just hear as something falls onto like your like the front part of your ankle. Dead. You probably killed a rat. Or Wash, who knows?
Why was Wash on the ground?
Why did Wash sound like a rat?
Yeah. I think that was a rat. And I'm gonna keep moving forward. That's like my unarmed strike bonus.
Yeah.
So,
Are you still saying bam this entire time?
yeah. Yeah, Terry's just like bam, bam, bam,
Your
bam.
hand
And
reaches
I'm just
Shay's
gonna
boob.
try and walk forward until I either touch something with my hand or get out of the darkness.
I like it.
You will touch something else.
Who is this?
Squeeze face.
I palmed the head.
Just don't swing at me.
You feel a barren chest and you feel a
Nice.
head.
Hey!
Get off me. Oh yeah. You just hear get off me.
Fuck!
Alright, roll a hit.
Yeah,
With disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yep.
Damn it! That is a 19 to hit with disadvantage because my other one was a natural 20.
yeah.
That'll still hit.
So that is 13 damage, and I'm gonna try and hit him again because I have
Heck yeah.
an extra attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get it.
16 to hit?
That'll miss. Wait, 16 to hit?
Yeah.
Oh no, that'll hit. I'm sorry.
Oh, then never mind. I think yeah, it's like I bring it like he has it palming the head of someone and is like, smack and like tries not to hit his own hand as he brings it down and then brings it around the side and like
Okay.
corrects him. And that is so that was 13 damage on the first hit and 10 damage on the second one, so 23 damage altogether.
Nice.
You touch his head and he goes, get off me, and you go, bonk! And when you bonk him, he falls back and drops you, Wash, so you're just like, Wash, you fall on your ass as Terry, then you push him forward from what you can tell, and then bonk again to push him that way. You have no one in front of you again if you reach out.
And I'm gonna keep moving to try and bam, bam, bam!
Okay. So, you will move fully out of the darkness, and around you, you will see... Right behind you is where the dark bubble is, and right in front of you, about 15 feet, you'll see Celia and Casimir fighting. You probably see like the side of Codex too if you look back, but she's covered a little bit by the shield. Nobody hit you, which means you're still in range. I don't know if Terry would know that though. You can't move anymore. I moved you as far as you can move, but nobody hit you, which means you're still in somebody's range.
I mean, Terry's probably gonna look for the guy that he just hit out, like...
Yeah, you just see black bubble. Alrighty, Undead's turn. They are swarming in.
Yikes. And then all the guards, kill them all.
Yeah, at that point you do start to see guards start to come in on the scene as they start to slowly move in just towards whatever the closest living things are. Surrounding the fountain, you'll see about, not fully surrounded, but like around the area of the fountain, you'll see 4 Volguards kind of come in as some of the undead start going towards them specifically. Issa, the undead version of Guy, and another guy will come, or another undead will come up to you to attack.
Right.
Okay, rolling to hit. That is a 19 to hit from undead Guy, and that is a 5 to hit from the other one.
Oh, okay. One hits. Issa, like, is not even... I don't even think her shield is up anymore. Her arms are just, like, to her side, and she's just kind of, like, Guy?
And you just watch as he like kind of like reaches into you and like reaches towards you and like kind of grabs your shoulder. He kind of like squeezes your shoulder for 3 bludgeoning as he kind of like and, like holds you pretty tight and it's starting to hurt.
Guy?
And he's just like kind of coming towards you. Alrighty. The Volgards then start attacking. That's whatever. There's fighting going on behind you,
nice.
so that's fun. Top of the round, Codex. So in front of you is now a giant black bubble. Behind you is one in a larger V2, and to your right you have Issa fighting zombies, and a little bit to your diagonal left in front of you see Terrence, and then further back you see Casimir and Celia.
I have. How big is this sphere? The darkness.
I mean, it's tall. It's 15 feet tall.
Yeah, Craner. Well, that's my vertical. Craner was on the. He was like on the edge of it when he cast it, right? He cast it in.
Correct. He was on the opposite side of Wash.
Got it. I am going to start heading the opposite direction that Terry is. So, right.
As you start to move towards Issa, you hear a "Why are you going so fast?" as a swipe happens at you for a attack of opportunity.
Jesus Christ.
That'll be a 18 to hit.
Meets it, beats it.
Wow. 8 damage as you kind of get sliced on the shoulder by Cranar.
So I now vaguely know where he is, but he's in the darkness, right?
Hmm?
I'm just she's not going to continue moving. She's just going to turn and try and sweep her short sword directly through where he was.
All right, so you're gonna move back and then try to sweep.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Roll to hit at disadvantage.
Oof. It's only 12 to hit.
That will miss, unfortunately. And you just hear enemy to enemy. Let's finish this.
I'm dual wielding. I get a second attack with my little knife.
Okay.
And as he says enemy to enemy, let's finish. So I'm gonna be like, stop hiding in the dark, then you fucking coward, and go swing at him again. It's another 12 to hit, unfortunately.
That'll miss.
Okay, I'm gonna back up 10 feet.
Yes, when you back up 10 feet, you will now be in range of 1, who's right behind you.
Oh, perfect. And as she backs up, she's just gonna like flip her sword in her hands and like cling the blades together and then point like where she knows he is.
Wash, you're in the middle of darkness.
Cool. Is Bryson near me? Did he drop me and then move?
He dropped and then was moved by Terrence.
Okay. Can I make a hearing check to see if I heard where he got moved?
He would have moved to your left.
To my left? Cool. I'm going to stand myself straight up and tackle him. I'm going to try to grapple.
You'll need to... Okay, so roll a dex save.
Dex save? Okay.
Yeah.
17.
Let's hope I beat you. 18. All right. Yes, you do. As you're walking to the left, you do hear what sounds like of Israel getting out of your way, because otherwise you would have tripped. He kind of skitters. He skitters. So you're assuming because you don't hear any attack. He gets out of your way to get to Bryson, so you'll move 10 feet to get right to where Bryson is.
Cool. Now I'm going to try to grab him, and then I'll decide if I do something.
Can you grapple then hit?
Yeah. With extra attack, it's an attack in the attack action.
Got it. Yes,
so you can grapple twice.
Yes, you can. All right, both at disadvantage.
My lowest is 10 plus 10, so 20.
Yeah, you'll grab him.
Hell yeah! Now that I've fumbled around enough, I guess, and I grabbed him around the arm and torso.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to try to pull myself behind him and punch him right in the side of the head.
Okay, roll again to hit.
With an attack, that would be a 26.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
I rolled max damage.
Yes.
Okay, so 8 plus 5 for the regular damage, and plus 8 radiant damage. So 13, 21 damage.
Altogether?
Altogether.
Nice.
All right. You can kind of feel it. You can feel his, from wherever you hit him, blood kind of fall onto your hand.
With pin down, it says, after a successful grapple, you may attempt to pin your opponent as a bonus action. So I'd like to do that.
Nice.
Pinning would be putting him into restrained.
But you're grappled.
Yes, I'd be considered grappled with him. 21.
Okay. Yeah, you'll fall down.
All right, cool. I now have him pinned, and he's going to take 4 additional radiant damage as I end my turn.
Noted.
Sexy.
All right, Shay. To your right, you hear from your ear, of course. You'll hear Issa being attacked as she kind of like winces from an attack from something, and you'll kind of hear you'll feel a tail wrap around your wrist as you can hear from Coward, not knowing where he is.
Oh, baby. Do I hear the conversation between Codex and was it Cranar?
Codex
he laughed and talked.
you probably heard that, and then you heard Codex kind of walk off. So
Okay.
Codex got further away. So yeah, you either have Codex back that way, and then Issa's a little closer. And then Coward's asking for guidance.
Yeah. She's
He's
gonna.
so baby.
I know. So Shay is definitely gonna gently hold on to Coward's tail to be a little reassuring, and then gonna slowly back up until not in darkness anymore.
Sure.
Towards trying to angle towards where she heard Codex, but
That'll be
almost directly backwards, just to keep going until there's
Gotcha.
darkness.
That'll be 20 feet of your movement. As you step out, you will see Codex and one behind you, and Issa to your right being flanked by 2 undead.
Okay.
Does Coward go with her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cower's then right next to
Cower's
you,
with me.
and then Cower will probably unravel and look up to you, and then turn to look that way, trying to look for his master.
Yeah, exactly.
I also forgot, if any ally is within 10 feet of me, they also take that 4 damage.
Terrence will take 4 damage.
Okay.
Can I see Celia? Or is that on the other side?
No, it's being blocked now. You remember where she was?
Yeah.
Once you gain your bearings, okay, I know where I am.
Mhm.
You're probably in your own fucking Sherlock Mind Palace. You're
Yeah.
here's where the bubble is. You know she's on the opposite side, but she's completely blocked by
That's
the,
okay.
yeah, her and it's Casimir.
I'm sorry, remind me how far away Issa and the undead are?
They're in range of you getting to them.
Great. Oh no,
well, how
I'm
would
gonna
you
throw
move?
my daggers. Alright, yeah, I'll move as close as I need to steady and...
Gotcha.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so that's
Nice.
17 for one and
Go ahead.
25 for the next.
Go full hit.
Beautiful, and since I have an ally adjacent... Hang on, so... I know, but they're attacking my buddy.
She doesn't know. None of you know. Codex would need to be probably so pointed out like that is Guy. You've never seen him.
Yeah.
You've just been described.
No.
This is gonna suck in front of you. So just from the daggers alone is 13, and then sneak attack.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yep, that is a lot.
You're a rogue.
That's 18 sneak attack damage. Yeah.
Tell me what happens.
Honestly, I think so. The elf is pretty tall, right?
Yeah.
Tall enough for me.
The other one is the one that's currently grabbing Issa's arm
Yeah.
is 6'5", 6. The other one is about 6 foot.
The daggers go in size.
Do you do separate or do you do just the one?
Just the one.
Oh, the one that's grabbing her?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
No.
There's no way I can move in front of the second one.
20. He wouldn't know. I'm sorry, you wouldn't know.
No, I figure. I know. I see one go in, and then it's like, ah.
Like it.
She threw them at basically the
The same time, yeah.
Yeah. No.
Oh, it's 31 anyway. The DC is 31 because it's 5 plus the damage taken.
See, now this is why we talk about our problems.
Yeah. No, listen. This is the thing. This is nobody's fault. This is no one's fault.
Yeah.
This is an incredible story, but also holy fuck.
Altogether, 31 damage. The zombie, as they go into his eyes, you watch as lets go of Issa, and he kind of falls back onto his back. You probably would know, you've probably fought a zombie before, so you're probably you're waiting to see if he's gonna get back up.
Also, my weapons, my thrown daggers, once they are away from me and they do their damage, they smoke away basically.
All right, it's the DeMartis turn, as it does not get back up.
Nice kill, though.
It was great.
Excellent damage.
How would you react to this?
Yeah.
And I know he's an undead, but I'm asking desperation. How would you act to this?
Oh, you mean if he wasn't undead?
No, I'm just
No,
asking how would you react to this?
Yeah, how does Issa feel seeing him fall?
She probably whips her head around, and she saw the smoke, the daggers, and they smoked away, and she knows who hit him, and she is probably Her eyes are probably red now, and she's just staring at Shay. Like, in silence, but she'll look back at Guy to see if he gets up.
He does not get back up. Make a wisdom save.
I got a 26.
From the corner of the building that you're at, it looks almost like, as your eyes get red and you see this touche, you watch as her eyes get red. I'm going to describe what it looks like, but you're going to see it like kind of like puff away and disappear as if this was the last remaining of whatever this is. You watch as kind of a transparent red appear like horns out of her eyes as she turns, and you, from your vision, see Balthazar standing at the top of the roof. And I'm going to take an action for you and make you dash as close as you can to him. Let's fucking go!
Let's go! Esau 1v1 Balthazar! Let's go!
I'm popping off. That's sick as
Yeah.
fuck.
Slice him in half.
I will.
If you'll let me, I'll also Misty Step to be like right in front of him.
You know what? Odds or evens?
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
yeah,
you know what?
Odds.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you a free... this is not a desperation action, but just because it's fucking cool and cinematic, I'm doing it.
Yes.
You can appear right behind Balthazar and see him. I'll say, Shay, I'll say they don't disappear yet. You see the horns, and you see her kind of like, almost like as quick as the flashes. Like, she kind of looks at you, and you watch as they kind of like grow out of her eyes, and then she turns, like, and a flash is gone, and you probably see like the red flash, and then you see just in the distance, a little bit above, like whatever, 40, 50 feet, you just see the red, and then they disappear. But Issa, you appear right behind Balthazar, who probably is like turns around like and gasps a little. Would you like to say something and then make an attack?
Shay is very lucky that she saw Balthazar in the flash to her right. And I think without even realizing it, she's just all of a sudden behind Balthazar, and as he turns around, she's just like, what did you do? And she'll like fucking swing as hard as she can at his neck.
Roll to hit.
It's a natural 19.
That'll hit.
27.
That'll hit.
3rd level Divine Smite.
Gotcha.
Yes. Yes.
I did less than I did against Kraynar with more dice, but I did 14 Radiant and 9 Slashing.
Is your axe magic?
Nope.
So 18 damage altogether. So you kind of say, what did you do? As you slash at him, and then I'm going to say, like, before the red disperses, you kind of, like, rear your like, body back a bit, and then you just kick him, and he goes flying 70 feet.
Oh, yes.
He's so
Become
good.
an anime character.
So, Balthazar gets kicked literally into the overlap of all three lights.
In the black bubble.
The only people who can... The only person who can see him... I'd say you would have seen him entering the light, as well as Terry. You would have seen him entering the light because... I mean, you guys also might have seen some... Nah, it's too far, and you guys don't have dark vision. But Terry, Shay, and then obviously Issa, who kicked him. You see Balthazar, like, enter as he is now what looks like 15 feet on the other side of the bubble. So now you guys can see him, Terry. He's, like, diagonal to you to the right. Shay, he's a little bit covered by the bubble, but you see where, like, maybe he's gonna land prone. Mm-hmm. You do see, like, maybe where his feet fell. As he just kind of, like, cracks into the earth, and it kind of breaks the stone as he almost, like, Dragon Ball fucking hits.
I was gonna
hits
say
the
anime
ground.
fight scene.
Yeah.
Let's go!
At that point, because this is kind of a desperate act, I am going to roll damage to see how much damage you take from that. You will take 21 necrotic damage.
Holy shit.
As you kind of you feel this like almost like this very angry and loud, exasperated breath as you, and like you just see like blood spit out of your mouth before it feels like it's gone. It feels like spitting up blood, but it's not blood. And that was Shay's turn.
That was my turn.
Alrighty.
Shay, you just
Great
fucking
turn.
were like a domino.
It's Casimir's turn, or the Damardo's turn. Well, the good ones. Casimir is going to quick slash at Celia's throat and then try to kick her back. You have always been the worst one he's ever made, and you're not that pretty. As he
He did go for the throat. He did go for the throat.
Damn.
That'll be a 17 to hit, which will, and he will do 21 damage as he like slashes at her throat and then kicks her back 10 feet herself. As she then buckles a little bit, and she is also currently bleeding.
Nice. Nice.
Casimir then, after doing that and pushing back Celia, is going to look over to just the black bubble, and you watch as he kind of just like quickly whispers something that then like looks like kind of like almost like writes in curls in the air as it goes through it, and you hear Cranar as he like screams, and I'm gonna have to make a saving throw for him.
Nice.
That's an 8. Which would be Dissonant Whispers.
Save DC.
I love Dissonant Whispers. That's one of my.
Cranar kind of like well, you just hear him scream like that, and then the black bubble, because concentration is now dropped.
Excellent.
And you watch as he like turns over to see Casimir, and Casimir's just standing there looking at him.
I love it. I love it.
Let me erase that one. So now everyone will see Balthazar on the ground, and Fiara is going to move. Well, you guys know where Fiara is. Most of you will see Fiara just appear right next to Kaz. She kind of like comes out through the dark and into where all the lights overlap, and you watch as she like looks over to her brother. Sorry, Balthy. As she like brings up the book and she starts to incant something, and you see that the 4 vampire spawns that were just kind of traced around the lights, she reads something off as you watch this like divine gold light kind of go, and it just disintegrates them all.
Oh, all of the vampires?
The four that were surrounding. It kind of like traces. It almost
String quartet, no!
Our music is gone.
They play themselves out.
You kind of watch as it like traces like a curve. And it like hits all of them because they weren't in a straight line. But you kind of watch as it kind of comes out of the book like this orb of divine white and gold magic that it kind of sweeps through as it just and it just like disintegrates the 4 of them. So that is their turns. Issa, how are you gonna follow that one? You see all dim light, and then you see the light in front of you of where all your friends are. So you are not necessarily blinded. You don't see where all the undead are, but right next to you is Cypress, the white double-horned blood beast that is just kind of looking at you and growling.
Right. I can't get to Balthazar on this turn, right?
If you dash, you can get within 60 feet of him. You'll just have to make a dex save to make sure you don't take damage from falling. Or no, you will take fall damage.
Well, I can Misty Step and avoid that.
Oh, if you Misty Step, you can get to him. How many spell slots do you have left?
I have a decent amount of spell slots, actually.
So you could Misty Step down and then use 30 to get... If you dash, you can get up to him. So you wouldn't be able to hit him.
I could just drop.
So that is 40 feet, so that is... You take 10 for each, right? After 10? Or D6 for... I know it is. Okay. You'll take a full amount of 10 bludgeoning from falling if you... But I'm going to try to hit you with Cypress as well, if you wish to do that.
Right.
Yeah, that's a dirty 20 to hit you. So then she will hit for a dirty 20, and that'll be... Not damage. 15 altogether. It'll be 10 bludgeoning and 5 piercing. As she kind of like swipes with her claws and hits you, wallops you in the back with her tail.
Cool. Okay. I'm still up. Still up. I don't look good. I don't look good at all. She takes the hit from Cypress. She's just gonna take her regular 30 towards Balthazar to get in range of her friends.
You're still a pretty far amount off, and there are undead approaching, just so you know.
How close are the undead?
One's in range to get you next turn.
Got it. Yeah. No. I'm gonna cure wounds myself while I do that.
Gotcha. Alrighty. How much do you heal for?
15.
Noted. Alrighty. Balthazar's turn. Yes, you will see him stand up as he kind of cracks his neck. What an annoyance. As he's going to then do something crazy.
Suck your blood.
He's going to cast Fireball.
Oh my god.
Which way?
Probably
Towards
directly
Issa.
on Issa, yeah.
How close is he to me?
Mm-hmm.
How close is he to you?
Yeah.
60 feet. Exactly.
Counterspell.
Yeah! Yeah! Hell yeah.
Let's fucking get it.
You see, as he extends his hand to cast this, you see a great white shark just leap from the ground, hot pink, swallow the fireball, and then smash it to the ground to dissipate.
Absolutely.
He's going to turn around and see you kill Codex. As he kind of like instructs, and you see Bryson and Cranar and Celia, all of their heads, like almost like they all just turn to you, and then you see the undead everywhere around that are in at least the lights. You see their heads like and turn towards Codex.
Oh god.
Oh fuck.
Hi.
I also didn't wild magic surge. It's up to a 4 now.
As Balthazar says that, you see his three vampire spawns that are remaining, as well as all the undead. The 3 vampire spawns look at their own volition, but the undead all and turn to look towards you, Codex.
Awesome.
And then he's going to turn back around. He's going to look right at Issa, and then look up and go. As Cypress is going to jump down and go right for you.
Jesus.
You may have pissed off the wrong bad guy.
Maybe.
Or the right one. It's very juicy.
Yeah, we like a good battle.
One is just not like, oh, wow, this is a great
Let's straight us back.
I know. The blood beast comes right behind you, Issa, and she'll as she swipes twice at you. So that'll be a 17 and a 15 to hit.
The 15 hits.
What?
So both hit.
No, the 15 hits, the 17 misses.
What?
Wait. You mean the 17 hits the...
Oh, yes.
We're like, wait,
Say like,
what?
no.
I love that you said
The
No,
17 hits, the 15 misses.
That'll be for a total of 12 bludgeoning plus piercing.
Okay. She was definitely focused on Balthazar and saw this fireball coming, and then this shark eats the fireball, and she's like, what the fuck? And then, she sees him whistle, and she'll turn around probably right in time for Cypress to land on top of her. And I think she's probably knocked prone. She's not doing very well. So she's probably knocked prone, and Cypress is on top of her and has slashed into her chest.
You voluntarily prone yourself?
Says it's been said.
It's for the story.
I voluntarily
get
prone
it.
myself in the last fight, too.
Becca, I love it, but I'm also like, why?
And that was Balthazar's turn.
Fucking hell.
Ray, I see. Everybody's heads turned. Issa's having her
You
main
were
character moment.
yes. You were flanking Codex right now. You have big V2 by you. There are undead kind of around.
Oh, I'm that close to Codex?
Yeah, because Codex backed up.
Are?
So you're flanking Codex. You do see everything else in front of you. You see the conglomeration that was after the bubble goes away. It's more of a line. They all it's like when you roll dough. It's like a dough and then you roll it out. It kind of just went from dough to yeah. You look different.
Things look different around here. Codex probably just hears, after everybody's heads turned to Codex, you kind of hear one just go, it's like, ooh.
Glad I'm not this kid.
Is Craner the closest one, I guess?
Yes, Craner is the closest one.
So yeah, she goes, ooh. Looks to Craner, kind of steadies her rifle, and she's gonna start walking towards that line of conglomeration, trying to get closer to Balthazar. Truly, she's trying to move through. If everybody's going to Codex, she's actually trying to get through to Balthazar because she knows that's the head of the beast right now. Mm-hmm. So she's kind of moving that way, but she's making sure that she's going to try to shoot some shots as she shoots some shots as she's moving her way through.
I was gonna ask, what did you just say?
What's that like again? So I'm going to I kind of stay my rifle as I'm focusing on Cranar. I'm going to throw 2 shots into it.
You're not moving, right? Or did you say you're moving?
I'm moving.
You're shooting first, then moving?
Yeah, let's say.
Yeah.
I was going to do it subsequently, but at the same time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But
shoot first, then move. For my brain. He's 20 feet from you.
Great. I'm going to fire 2 shots straight into
Gotcha.
Hell yeah.
The lowest I rolled is a 15.
That'll exactly hit.
Nice. Get it, let's go!
Okay. And I do...
And I win.
They all just somehow die.
I do 23 damage.
Yes.
total?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's she kind of just shoots the 2 shots. It's almost like surgical precision how she kind of lines herself up. She's trained to do this. Wow, crazy. And she shoots his 2 shots right into his chest.
Yeah, as you shoot him, he kind of and he kind of sneers at you.
And he's 20 feet away.
20 feet.
She looks down at V2 and is like, sick him.
Oh!
Yeah!
And he looks up at V2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And this giant V2 runs in. And it misses. I rolled a
Swallow
10.
him whole.
I'll
No.
give you advantage.
What?
Yes.
Yes, swallow him.
Get it.
Cool.
Get it.
Let's go. That is a 26.
You don't hit.
Eat him.
What's the most amount of damage the V2 can do?
V2 can do... Right now, max is 15.
So close.
Yeah, so close. Would have been cool.
Bite the head off.
And it does 7 damage.
7 damage? Alright. You kind of watch as, like, you say sick of and V2 and kind of, like, runs forward and just, like, clamps onto Kraynar's shoulder. Who, like, yells out in pain as he's being attacked on the shoulder and taking that 7 piercing? Bludgeoning?
Probably piercing.
Force, actually.
Force
It's
damage.
just force.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, then that is the end of your turn. Are you moving?
I'm moving towards Balthazar.
Oh, you're moving?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright. Vampire's turns. Kraynar's turn. Kraynar, he's kind of like, and being pulled around by V2. You're gonna watch as he just goes, run, as you see, like, him split into rats.
Ew.
I knew it! I knew he was made of rats.
Fucking
He's a
knew
rat
it.
man.
Okay, so he's gonna turn into the rats. So you can turn into two giant vamp rats. And they're going to run from V2 opposite directions.
Beat to snag one of them.
Which one, right or left?
Which one's closer to Codex?
Equidistant.
Oh, okay. Then right.
Nice.
Why?
Roll to hit.
That's 16.
16 will hit.
Yes. Get him! Break him in half, V2!
And that is 11 damage.
Yeah, tell me what happens.
Leave him! Yes!
As the rats disperse, V2, like, I'm gonna say, like,
He just splits into two.
like, V2 just kind of, like, makes a choice and immediately, like, scoops up half the body and bites it in half.
And you kind of just like, and you watch the rat just and fall to the ground. The other one darts off left, which is where nobody is. You watch as the other one darts towards the fountain, and it's running away.
There's some guards over there.
There are guards that are occupied by undead. What's a rat gonna do?
Damn.
Two still the same.
The reason you couldn't see Kraynar in the trees and why he looked so dark, because you burned him.
Oh.
Oh shit!
It was one of them.
Right. Yeah.
So, it's Kraynar's turn. Yeah. Celia is going to turn back towards Casimir and be like, you know, from everything your brother tells me, you're just a disappointment. And she also does exactly what Casimir does, is you see like this wisp coming up out of her mouth and hit Casimir in the ears. Cas like he kind of like, again, he doesn't like let out a scream like piss poor Kraynar, but he kind of like as he kind of like gasps a bit from it. They're having not a riff off, but basically
A rap battle.
Rap battling over
Yes.
yes. All right. So you watch as like it hits Kaz's ear, and it's almost like this like parasite that comes out of her mouth that kind of like wiggles its way in his ear. Sorry.
That's Andrew's big tree.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know. And it'll do a pretty good amount of damage to him. You might want to cover your ears. Casimir kind of like pulls it out as his eyes twitching, and he'll say, "Nice try," and kind of throw it down to the ground.
Was it an earworm? Boom. Now I'm gonna throw.
Bryson!
He's restrained currently.
Yeah, who is restrained. He's also gonna let out a dissonant whispers. He's gonna be like, as you're like holding him down and pinning him, you can see him fully, like he's bleeding and he's just like kind of smiling. You're like, why do you want to protect the rabbit so much? As it's going to, his is more like it looks like these like almost these shockwaves that like buzz against your ear.
Thank you.
Well, no, they're all different. All of them are different.
Yeah. But yeah.
Casimir's just looks like this like string, that just like or like this like wisp that just hits you in the temple.
You just have
It's
to
a guitar
kill
stroke.
Celia because hers is the grossest.
So please make a wisdom save. 5. Yep, you'll take full. That'll be 11 psychic damage.
Okay.
And now you'll have to immediately take your reaction to move as far away from Bryson as you can. So you're right next to one now. and then he is going to use half his movement to get help himself. All right, Terry, Bryson's right next to you.
Cool. I'm gonna take the garbage can and I'm gonna bring it down over his head.
Yes.
And so it like covers him, and I'm gonna leave it there and then do more damage afterwards. I'm gonna see if this hits, but
Sure.
I have a plan. Don't worry. It's because it's gonna be like I bring the trash can down on him, then I kick it, and
I love it.
that is a 16,
You'll hit.
and then for the kick, that is a 19.
You'll hit.
Would you count both as the improvised weapon because I'm kicking the
Yeah,
thing into it?
I'll give it to you.
So,
Because if you like kick the table, it's under it kind of as an improvised weapon.
Yeah.
so that is 15 for the bringing it down, and 11 for kicking him away.
Okay. All right. And so he moves 10 feet in total, right?
Yep. And
Do you
then
kick him directly from the other side of you?
like if there's someone like directly in line,
It
I'm
would have
just
hit
gonna
his,
like
right?
yeah, no, that's my baby. Yeah, no, I'm gonna.
Okay, so you
I
move.
use his right to get him to trip in.
Right.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna go back up to him and I'll remove the trash can and punch him in the face.
So you've done 26 so far, right?
Yeah, because it was 15
And 11.
and then
Yeah.
11,
Noted.
and because this is my extra, whatever.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That is 15. I don't think it does it.
15 to hit?
Yeah.
That'll just hit.
Yes.
As he kind of like,
I like.
I'm gonna say, for dramatic, I'm gonna say he removes it. Come on, oaf. As he kind of like gestures you in.
I look at him like, time to take out the trash, and I punch him and I do 15 more damage.
Tell me what happens.
Yeah.
We can have a little moment here, like
There's more where that came from, buddy.
I'd like to see you try. As he kind of like hold. Actually, he's gonna hold his arms kind of like lower to his side, like as if you go for his chest to swipe at you.
He's gonna. Time to take out the trash, and he's gonna punch him in the head, and his head is just gonna like dent. Like it is just gonna like.
He's just like.
And then he's gonna use his foot to like kick him off to the ground.
Bryson is dead.
Yeah, baby! That's right, that's right.
Alrighty.
Good kill, good kill. Great hits.
Thank you,
Yep,
thank you,
yep,
thank you.
yep.
Undead. It looks as though there are more undead that are coming in. They all start to slowly move. It looks like about 20 more altogether just joined the battlefield, if you will, as the others are coming in closer. So they are
Going
surrounded.
to Codex.
It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine.
For the
Alright,
record,
top of the round, Codex.
I'm going to move up. I would like to be within 30 feet of Wash and Shay, but I'll be as close to the majority of the people as possible, just because I know I'm about to get my
Do you want to
shit
be
out
in line with
potentially.
them, or do you want to be between them?
Just in line with them is fine.
Okay, yep.
And then I am going to look between Wash and Shay, and I'm going to say, we need to end this quickly. And I am going to cast Haste. And I'm going to twin spell Haste.
Okay, so you give them both haste?
I give Shay and Wash both haste. Your speed is doubled. Make notes, because it's going to be a lot. Your speed is doubled. You gain a +2 to your AC.
What spell level is that?
3rd.
Counterspell.
You bastard.
Balthazar turns to look behind you. This is probably not the best time to use his counterspell, but still. He's going to... he's vindictive. He like whistles for Cypress to attack Issa, and the moment that you run up, like looking around to see Wash and Shade, you start to mutter whatever you need to do for haste. He's going to turn around and he's just going to snap his fingers.
Wait, give me 1 second. I just want to check if I can double something.
Don't worry, Andrew and
Yes.
Heather. You guys don't have to write down anything. I'm saving you guys time.
Totally,
Oh, it's
yeah.
already happened.
You can use a hard spell. Okay, hold on. Sorry.
Casimir comes in and says, counterspell.
Yeah, counterspell, bitch. So we're like, okay, we're back to like writing, and then...
And then Celia counterspells. Yeah. And then the rat that's running away 50 feet that way counterspells.
And then some poor random college student who's just been like, here, why?
I've always wanted to practice counterspell.
I heard y'all doing counterspell.
I'm trying to check if I can actually use subtle spell as well as twin spell at the same time.
Well, here's what I'd say. You didn't say it beforehand.
Yeah, I was pretty sure I couldn't do it, so I was like,
I don't think you can,
I
but
can't do it.
either way.
all right. That's fine. How Do I see what direction the counterspell comes from?
Yeah, the line, when you guys are in your little line up here, right in front of you, like to the left is where Fiara, Casimir, and Celia are. Right in front of you, empty space of light, Balthazar.
You said Balthazar's within 30 feet. Like, I can see him now?
35 feet.
Oh, perfect. I have 5 feet of movement left, and I'm going to action surge so I can dash.
Yes.
Are you getting 5 feet within, like, are you being melee ranged?
Yes.
Okay, you go right up to Balthazar.
Yes. Hello. That's my turn, but I just want to be here. Oh, wait, I'm a liar. I still have a bonus action. Sorry. I'm going to use flexible casting to convert my last sorcery points back into a 3rd level spell slot.
Nice.
Wash! So, you watch as Codex kind of like runs up to you guys. She tries to cast something between you and Shay, who's behind you a bit, and then Balthazar snaps his fingers and it just stops in her hands, and she kind of looks over to Balthazar, who's standing by himself, and she runs up to him. So she is now right, like, he is probably looking down at her as she's like right in front of him.
Cool. I'm going to run 30 feet closer to Balthazar and do for the gauntlet. I'm going to say, I've really been waiting to kick your ass.
What do I have to roll?
That's a wisdom save.
It's a wisdom save.
I feel it. He's a
gonna
wise
pass.
man.
He's gonna
Yeah.
pass. But I gotta try.
Do you do the same thing? Do you light a cigarette and throw it?
No, no.
Yeah.
Dude, I really wish you did, because you would have gone. Can you?
He catches
Please?
it in his teeth.
No, I'm not
he's
gonna
gonna
light
do
a
that.
cigarette
Please,
and
please,
run
please,
and then
please,
throw the
please,
cigarette. No.
please, it'll be cool.
Spit on him.
Just walks up.
A pretty girl never lights her own cigarette.
What do I need to make be?
16.
Well, I got a natural 9 plus 7, so 16.
You failed?
Damn.
No,
beats
he
No, I
beats it.
succeeded. You say like you go like I'm gonna kick your ass. He goes okay.
You said I've been waiting to. But
Okay. Yeah.
Which
How
is
about you wait a
fine.
little bit longer,
He-
Sprout?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean he's tall, so he just kind of looks at you and goes, "Should I be impressed?"
I mean, not yet. I'm gonna fucking try to grapple him.
Okay.
Great.
Oh my god!
I got a natural 20.
Fuck you, I have 27.
Look at it! Look at it! Look! I didn't even touch it! Look at it!
I also have silvery barbs.
Go. Silver barbs.
Okay, that's a 26.
I beat it.
26.
yeah.
You beat.
I got a 27.
You try to grab him,
Yeah.
pushes you back because he has legendary resistance. So he can just choose to succeed. Yeah. So he's gonna push you back because he can just succeed it because he has a certain amount. I'm not gonna tell you how many.
Cool. I'm going to, I guess, swing a left hook when he pushes because that was one of my 2 attacks. Does a 16 hit?
It will not.
Mm.
As you throw another punch, he grabs your hand and this is Dave, right? And punch you because he has legendary actions, baby.
Of course he
He
does.
has a close.
Oh, fuck.
And 18 plus 6, 24.
Yeah, sure does.
Jesus.
For an unarmed strike, get ready because this is bad. But what I will say, you made him use some of his legendary resistances, so
Nice.
good for you.
Terry's picking up that trash can. He's coming to help you guys. If I cover him, he can't do.
So you kind of watch as his hand kind of extends like black claws, and he's gonna swipe. Like no, he's not. He's gonna curl it up. Like he's gonna. Ching!
Reaction to check hook.
Yeah. Jesus.
Sorry, a lot of stuff happened.
So
Sorry,
much.
yeah.
God damn.
So many.
Yeah, I guess you could.
This is a battle of this is you guys are like
Fuck me, 13.
Not-
I know,
less
it's
than
more
that.
attrition I'm watching.
Yeah. So yep, your check hook. As you try to check hook, like he's going to like he's going to make his fist kind of go like larger, and then he's going to clamp it instead of hitting you with claws, and then you're going to try to hit him. He's just going to and put your hand down as he then slaps you in the face with it. Okay, that'll be 6, 11, 15, 18. But you're resistant to necrotic.
Yes.
9 necrotic damage, and he's going to forgo his bludgeoning to then lift his leg up and kick you down into the ground with a grapple.
Jesus.
Ooh, spicy.
Because if the target is a creature, Balthazar can grapple it instead of dealing the bludgeoning damage. And I forwent the bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Does
So you
it,
took 9 necrotic.
it's auto grapple?
It is an auto grapple.
Okay.
Yep. So you are down by your neck on the ground. I'm going to say you're pinned for drama.
Yeah.
Anything else you're doing? Your turn.
That's pretty much all I can do. He's going to take 4 radiant damage, but that's about it.
For
So
radiant.
is
Also,
Codex.
Codex is, yeah.
How do can I knock you out of that at all? Is that possible?
When I'm unconscious or after a full minute, but it's been, 5 rounds?
Yeah. And then he's going to turn to Codex and be like, "You'll pet." Dave. All right. That wasn't even Balthazar's turn.
Glares.
That was
She
Wash's
glares
turn.
so
That was Wash's turn.
Shay.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Shay's gonna bonus action dash to Balthazar with 2 daggers in her hands.
Nice. Yep, you will make it. I don't even have
I
to
don't even know
calculate.
what that is. That's a 16 and a 21 to hit.
16 will miss. 21 will hit.
Cool. So the 21 hits for 6. I know, right? And then
These are with your shadow daggers?
Yeah.
Noted.
and that's a sneak attack of 12.
Yeah. So how much will they, sorry?
18.
18. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
As you kind of come up and swipe him, and you kind of like, he like almost like looks in, I mean, he does get hurt, but he looks like annoyed about it, and he just says, "I needed a neck to bite." As he then like, he'll grab you with his left arm and pull you in to bite you for a 23.
Uncanny dodge.
Nice. Okay. Uncanny dodge.
All right.
All right, that is not a lot. It is 7. Nope, not 7. 5 piercing plus 10 necrotic.
I have resistance to necrotic as well.
5 necrotic.
Got it.
You will lose 5 necrotic from your max health. You can only, until you long rest, like Wash, you will not be able to go above whatever your max minus 5 is, but then use 5 of whatever you have right now. And then he will heal for 5.
So it was how much bludgeoning? So total it was 5 necrotic and...
It was 5 necrotic you take, and then it was...
But then it gets halved as well because I'm uncanny dodging.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
it'd be
you're
2
right.
necrotic, and then whatever the bludgeoning.
Yeah, 4. So 4 altogether. Fiara is going to, as she's flipping through to try to get back and she's trying to recite the incantation, she's going to walk to the base of the sundial statue. So she, from her book, will now shed a light that you guys will now be able to see Issa. I mean, you guys can, but you're also very occupied with Balthazar. I don't think you guys go, oh, Issa's over. You're kind of going, like,
Oh, fuck.
it'll be a 10-foot radius of bright and a 20-foot radius of dim. So you now see Issa off in the distance. There are so many circles in this goddamn. Also, I forgot to move these ones. Jesus Christ.
You can. I mean, I feel like
They're all kind of
Yeah, at this point, who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
we can see.
Yeah.
We
I can
fight.
see! I can fight!
Fight!
Casimir is going to walk up to Celia, and he is going to take both of his hands and claw at her. Let's see if that does anything.
Smashes her skull.
Yeah, 17 and a 18 will both hit. 2, 4, 6. Nope. 2, 4, 8. 13, 16. As he just kind of slashes at her chest. Oh, hands off. As she takes an amount of damage. She is bleeding now. So that is... Okay, cool. Because that one's gone. Yeah. Alright. Issa, you're being attacked. And you're pinned.
She's gonna cast Thunder Wave, so a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from me. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from me has to make a con save. On a failed save, they take 2d8 thunder, and they're pushed away from me.
Hey, good news. It'll also hit that one undead that's coming close to you. Huh.
Right. They have to make Cypress has to make a con save.
That is a 9 for Cypress, and then it's a 23 for the undead.
Okay. Well, the undead's gonna take half damage then, but.
It goes, I love a rumble tumble. I'm saying, miss life. You miss life? I love being undead. I really hope someone kills me.
Wait, don't kill him. He's too relatable.
I like that one.
I like everyone will it. Let him cook.
How much damage?
Cypress takes 9 thunder damage and then is pushed 10 feet away from me.
Got you.
Awesome.
And does the other one take half or none?
Half, so they'll take 4.
Okay, the undead goes, whoa! It's like,
Anyone else I recognize? Anyone else that I went to college with?
no. Do you take half your movement to stand up?
Yeah, I take up.
You can take the rest of your movement to stand right next to Fiara if you'd wish.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do, and then if I cast Healing Word, does it hit me too?
It can hit you, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cast Healing Word on myself then.
Alrighty.
Because it's a bonus action.
Noted. Alrighty.
I just realized because the back and forth with Balthazar went so fast, I never got to activate the second half of Silvery Barbs. Yeah, Wash, you have advantage on your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Sorry.
Nice.
Alrighty, Mr. Balth's turn. He is going to... Oh, this is horrible, but very fun. He's going to... His foot that is digging into Wash's neck, he is going to...
Oh no.
You know, like... You know, like, sometimes, like... I'm trying to think of, like, something you would do this to. You know, like, you know, when you're walking down the street, you know, like kicking a rock, or sometimes you can keep it under you and just, like, move it with you. He kind of shifts his foot to move Wash forward, as Wash is just dragged across the fucking plaza stone. As he's going to then occupy the space where Wash was and push you forward, to still have you in range. That will get him out of your... Did you use your reaction yet?
I did for uncanny dodge.
So then, yep. So he's gonna walk out, and you can't do nothing. And now you're all within 30 feet of him, which is wonderful.
Oh no!
It's so good.
So fun.
Each creature I choose. Yo, that's sicko. That's sicko mode right there.
Well, he's got legendary actions. You know, it's.
But this is his turn.
No, I know, but like as a character, when you have a legendary action, like so much of his stuff is broken.
Yeah, that's true. Oh no. When you're pinned, can you do saves like regular?
Dexterity is at disadvantage.
Okay, so your constitution's still there. This is still gonna, even if it doesn't physically hurt you within game mechanics, this is really gonna fucking hurt.
Oh, I know. I'm prepared to die right now.
What is everyone's?
You have advantage! You have advantage!
What's your health at?
85.
What's your health at?
24.
What's your health?
22.
What's your health at, Sid? Or the Codex?
48.
What's your health at, Issa?
26. I healed myself, so I was at 9 out of 77.
What's your health at, Shay?
49.
He is going to.
I'm very scared for my friends.
He is going to. He's gonna stand there and kind of as his foot is digging into Wash's foot, like it's just like groans of pain as Wash is being like stepped on. You could have helped me fix it. I guess I'll. And he kind of like looks over to Codex. I guess I'll sweep up the dust. As he casts Destructive Wave, he just says something quick out of his mouth, as from the heel of his foot, it crashes into Wash's neck, and therefore the ground under him. I need everybody, think Fiara and Casimir too. D2's fine, and Cower's fine.
Yeah, I was like, about the buddies.
Israel's not, and he's going to,
Hey, Con.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
What do you think for this, yay or nay?
Can you just look at the message I sent you?
Yeah!
Oh no!
I sure can.
I'm very scared for many reasons.
Here's what I'll tell you. In total, it'll be 10 d6s.
Jesus Christ.
This is his 5th level spell.
Of course.
This is the highest one he has.
Yeah, shocking.
Issa, when he's casting this looks like a spell that you could learn. Paladin could learn.
Especially if it's radiant.
Yeah, I can choose Radiant or Necrotic, because you'll take 5d6 Thunder and 5d6 Necrotic or Radiant. My choice. And I know 2 people ding, 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 who are resistant to Necrotic. Well, and not I do, but
He would know.
He would
he's
know
already
because he
hit
just
us.
attacked you.
Yeah.
I'm also resistant to radiant.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
Are we rolling something?
You will be. We're sitting there we're having a desperation conversation.
Oh my god!
I get it.
This is a lot!
Checks out.
Well, here's the thing. At most, the amount of damage I could do would be 60 to everybody.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
So that would down Shay, Wash, you,
Me.
and Balthazar is also fine. He's not fine. He's not bleeding.
Con, here's the thing. That technically meets my trigger.
That's I'm putting in your. I think it would, but it's up to you.
Do you think I want your judgment. Do you think this is a moment for it? With what he said?
He's digging his heels in. Yes, and he's digging his heel into Wash's neck. No matter what your feelings are for Wash as Codex romantically, he's digging his heel into your friend's fucking neck on the ground and casting the spell from his heel.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Okay.
Can I describe how it starts in ripples first, and then you interrupt?
I do have something that she would say to him as it starts.
Yeah, I'll say like from underneath Wash's neck, the stone cracks and it starts like ripple out as there's like movement happening. Yeah, and it starts to like glow almost like this like kind of like radiant light from the cracks.
She has been glaring at them this whole time, and her eyes just like harden, and people that can see her, the pink kind of like of her normal eyes consumes the black, And she's, as her like eyes start to glow this like static electricity, and she just says, "I will not let you take them from me." And you can take it, Con.
Okay, give me a second.
Yes.
The other thing about this that's tricky, you won't take the damage of. You take the damage for everybody who's supposed to get it.
Oh,
I know.
God. Codex. It's okay, baby. I can see ghosts.
He'll be in my heart, girl.
You'll be my pink ghosty girl.
It's okay.
If what I think is about to happen happens, that's also
That's
my
gonna trigger yours. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god.
So, you watch as Codex is like, I will not let you take them from me. In an act of desperation, you watch from Codex. You watch as she starts to almost surge in pink electricity around her, as from her chest, you watch as her arms fly back and her head goes up, as it looks like this almost transparent Eastern dragon kind of start to impossibly long weave and wrap around all of you to protect you from this blast, as it kind of it slings around Shay and then around the bottom of Wash, through Issa and through Fiara, all the way around to Casimir, down through Terrence and then to One, and then back to Codex, as this the explosion of destructive wave happens. And now I will roll damage.
Do any of us need
Do we roll saves at all?
It is a Constitution save. The spell save is 18. Who succeeded? Just you two? Or you three? Okay. So, sorry.
Thank God.
Only Wash, One, and Terrence succeeded that save? Okay. Codex, you need to make that save too if you didn't already.
Roger. Con save?
Yes.
Ooh, I fail.
And then I need to make it for Fiara and Kaz. And Isray.
And Cower?
No,
no,
Cower's
Cower's
good.
fine. Yeah,
Cower and Vitor are Fiara, Casimir, and Isray will all fail.
But that it reduced it by 3.
So who is resistant to radiant? Just Wash?
Yeah.
Okay. One and Terrence will take half, and then Wash will take half minus half the radiant. Everybody who failed, even though you're not taking the damage, you will be knocked prone.
Got it.
Because that is what you would take the half. You would take the full damage and be knocked prone. If you save, you take half damage, not knocked prone. The full amount is 6, 10, 13, 18, 21, 27, 28, 31, 35, 37.
Fucking hell.
So that'd be 37 from 37 for Shay, 37 for Issa, 37 for you, 37 for Fiara, 37 for Casimir, 37 for Isray, and then 18 for One, 18 for Terrence, and then, yes, 9 for Wash.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
How much in total?
We don't even have to do math on that because of what its health is. So it is reduced to 0. So you have to roll.
So you watch as this thing kind of you all get moved in the movement of the destructive wave, but you don't take any damage as this thing kind of holds you. Some of you will kind of slip and fall, but it still moves. Its body undulates and moves to hold you still. As you watch it start to crack in the damage it's taking for you, as then it then kind of almost slinks back, it reverses back from the way it came out and hits Codex in the chest as she falls down. And I'm gonna make some rolls.
Oh my gosh.
18, 14, and 4.
Okay.
Codex falls. She is still breathing. She is. Her hair is singed. She looks awful. But what I will say is, you are stabilized. You cannot be woken up. But the moment I start hitting you, death saves start happening.
Yep.
Codex falls prone. I would say roll a perception check to see if you can tell if she's alive.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Wash.
Okay.
So if I pass, I can tell she's alive?
I don't know.
It's an 18.
I'm gonna throw up.
High or low?
Oh my god.
I don't know what dice you use.
The Codex dice.
Oh god.
It's for Codex. I don't know this for a fact.
Low?
You don't know.
That triggers it.
Okay, Wash. You don't know.
Wash looks over, sees Codex falling to the ground, looking terrible.
And you're still like at his heel.
Golden liquid starts pouring out of Wash's eyes to the side as his hand, like all the light that was radiating from his body, moves down his arm into his hand as he grabs into Balthazar's leg and tries to rip through it and tear it.
Noted. Okay.
That's good.
I will give you exact, just because we're still workshopping this, I'm going to give you exact, so this is for everyone at home, there's a whole thing Desperation Acts we'll get into, I'm sure. This one is being workshopped, as most of them are, so it's okay if we change them later. I'm going to give you the exact same damage that he would have done to you.
So that's...
do you want me to roll, or do you want to roll?
You
Andrew has one
roll
set of
because
dice.
I have one set of dice
Yeah.
right in front of me.
Do you want to just make it radiant?
Yep.
Okay. 2, 5, 9, 11, 16, 18, 21, 24, 27. He's still not bleeding, but you kind of like rip into his leg, as then there's this burst from Wash that kind of just like floods the area. And I'm gonna say,
I'm definitely not resistant to this.
to what?
To this radiant damage. I'm going to take it full.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make the same rolls for you. I'm gonna say from Wash, he lights up the entire area that you're in. It's gonna slowly dwindle away, but who knows what's gonna happen by that point. So in this kind of moment, you watch Wash, just to give a good recap, you watch Wash as like all that happens. He kind of grabs into Balthazar's leg, and Balthazar, as he kind of kicks you away and kind of pushes you off to the side, probably like 40 feet, as he kicks you off of him.
This is no matter what going to make me unconscious, and I'm going to say that golden liquid is going to solidify as gold on my face.
Oh, that's gonna be cool.
Oh. Holy shit.
I'm going to say this, if I survive, I'm going to be blinded for a while.
Wash is down. That's all you know. I'm gonna save it until someone checks.
That was Balthazar's turn, everybody.
Oh my god!
One, it's your turn. Roll perception.
Jesus Christ.
7.
He's not breathing. He's not breathing though. But before you do anything, Balthazar's right in front of you, and you see Codex is on the ground, and Shay fell on the ground, and Shay's probably trying to get up.
I got it. Is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
I look at Fiara and I go, I wish all my friends could see the sun again.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Oh my.
I'm gonna throw up.
I'm gonna throw up.
If I could like leave my skin, I
If my skeleton could walk out that door.
Okay, yeah. As you wish that, you see the diamond kind of like.
And I'm like showing it to Fiara the whole time, like
Yeah.
just so you can see what's happening.
As you kind of do that, you see the diamond just. You still have the band if you want to keep it for sentiment's sake. But you watch as the diamond clinks off and flies forward as you see like it kind of grow back to its regular diamond size. And Balthazar looks really confused because he's never seen that. And from your side, you probably just see like a little nod from the Lady of Want as it then like rain. Going upwards. Rain of Radiance goes upwards and hits the border of red as both Codex and Wash appear up. I'm gonna say it healed them a little bit too, so you both are not looking great. I'm going to make a roll, and then I'm going to choose some things because she did heal you. I'm gonna say because you guys both need to see it, you need to be awake to see it. Odds or evens?
Odds?
Odds or evens, Wash? Evens?
Yep.
Codex, when you get up, there is this like arcane scar that goes right over your left eye, and from your ripped shirt, from the it's pink arcane scar, and from your shirt there's probably like this pink arcane scar that almost looks like, you know what they look like when people get open heart surgery, like that down your chest.
Jesus.
Wash, you are from where the gold tears were. It's almost kind of like like traumatic fucking Mad Max Fury Road burns are in your like right here like that, almost like smeared. Not only do you get the burn that's gonna be the 3rd degree burn there probably forever, your hand that you grab Balthazar's leg with, it looks like there's like gold marbling now in that hand.
Ooh, that's very
Okay, that's sick as fuck, though.
You forwent some trauma. Well, you forwent death. But you both went for some trauma, but I will leave scars. Because I think they're
yeah.
Wash, death counter.
Wash death counter.
2.
That was one's turn. You still have that was one's action. You still have a bonus action and free action.
How far is that rat?
50 feet.
Shoot him!
How far is he from
Shoot Elizabeth.
from
Shoot
B2?
Oh my god, it's gonna be a dog chasing a rat.
40 feet.
That's perfect. I'd say B2's gonna chase that rat.
How far can you go?
40.
Okay. Alright, yeah, he gets right up onto the rat.
15.
15 to hit. That will hit.
Let's go.
Eat that rat! Eat that rat!
The second one. Oh my god,
Yes.
yes.
Let's go. That
Jesus
is
Christ, yeah.
13 damage.
Tell me what happens.
Nothing fuck.
Fuck! I want to crit to stay alive.
No, not after this.
I think because Connie is completely focused on what's happening here, V2's protocol was to still sick him. So V2 goes and finds this rat and like almost picks it up by the tail and like throws it to the other side, just smashing its
Yeah,
head.
you smash its head in, and it's on. This is like on. Can V2 go on a fountain? In a fountain?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
smash it like on the like as you both are in the water. You smash it like on the lip of the fountain as like it breaks and just like the lower body and all the blood and viscera just pour it into the water. Someone's gonna have to clean that up later.
So I probably like look over and see that V2 has smashed the head in, and I look back at Balthazar and I'm like, great, we've got our worthless trash out. Let's fight, coward.
Ooh.
And who are you?
No one.
All right, Celia's turn. She's going to like turn from Casimir, kind of open doe-eyed, and turn over to Wash, who's pretty close to her now from being kicked. Okay. And she is going to do the same thing because she follows Daddy's little instructions, and she puts her foot on your
Jesus
neck.
Christ.
I don't want to be a bastard, but the last command that Daddy gave her was to kill the rabbit.
But she knows how much you got upset when you saw a little Wash. Also, she's not a zombie.
Oh my god. They have their own belief.
Oh, yep. So that's because I get advantage because you're prone. That is a 21 to hit, and then it'll be an automatic crit.
Oof.
You're at 1 health,
Oof.
so you'll probably just be down. Yeah, you're just down. It can't kill you. Wash is like, you see this? Oh wait, did I describe the thing falling away in the sun?
No.
Just in case I didn't describe it. But you see the rain of radiance fly up and hit crack the blood ceiling as it just starts to dissipate and disintegrate away as you see the sun shine through everywhere so I can delete all these fucking circles. The light shines on all of you again. Celia, who's now burning from the sunlight, she's going to walk up to Wash and kind of like, almost like reveling in the pain she's taking from the burning of the sun is going to do that to you. Response from, I'm no one. Well, no one. I guess I'll just have to start again. Then you watch as mist starts pouring out of his sleeves. Red mist. All right,
Great.
now it's Terry's turn.
Celia's hurting my friend. Balthazar's doing something.
Celia
Weird.
could kill him next turn.
Yeah, he's gonna go after Celia.
Gotcha.
He's gonna make 3 strikes against her. Just straight up punches.
Hell
Because his garbage can got lost in the frame.
When he got knocked prone or something.
Maybe that is.
That's tasty.
Yes!
Natural 20.
Yes.
Nice, okay.
Yes.
Let's go.
I'm gonna roll the other 2. That is a natural 16.
To hit,
Yeah.
Yep.
And then a 15 for the third
both
one.
will hit.
So
15 will just hit. So yeah, all 3
You
hit.
got a crit. Pummel that.
Is this with the
bitch.
trash can?
No, it was fist.
Okay.
But that would have been great.
Yeah.
no, I lost my trash can in the fray, so
When you got wrapped around by a dragon.
Where did I go wrong?
I lost the trash can. 15 for the critical.
Okay.
Plus 11. Plus 12. So 15.
38 total.
Tell me what happens to Celia.
Yes!
So Terry assesses the situation. Balthazar is not currently hurting anyone and locks with Celia and just storms right at her and like
good guy.
he stops for 1 second and then grabs her hair and pulls her down onto his knee and then just like beats her head both ways and says, "Don't hurt my fucking friend."
Yeah, so you just kind of as you kind of just start crushing her fucking head in until it's nothing but pulp when you throw her to the ground. All right, Volgard and Undead are doing their thing. Codex, your turn. You have 1 hit point, and you are on the ground, bro.
Roger that. I am going to get sweaty.
That's a free action.
I feel like you're already a little sweaty from this.
Yeah. I'm gonna stand up for 15 feet of movement.
Yep.
And she's gonna see Wash on the ground, and she's going to like extend her hand to try and cast Wither and Bloom, and nothing happens. And she kind of like stops for a second, and like it's like her ears just kind of like drop, and she looks like over at Balthazar, and all she can do is just swing at him with like pure rage.
Gotcha. All right.
That's a miss. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to make an offhand attack. 19 to hit.
That will hit.
It's just my parry dagger, so he takes 5 damage.
I'll take 2.
It's fine. And that's my turn.
Alrighty. You kind of watch as you like hit him, and you just kind of like as he then kind of like looks around just to see all what's going on. There's undead all forming, still coming towards you, Codex, as well as a lot of Volgar are coming in. They're starting to attack and kind of clear out the undead. And he kind of like takes a second and looks around as you watch him kind of like spit out what looks like this black soot that then goes to one of the helmets of the Volgard. And you hear one of the Volgard say, "Vampires! They're all vampires! Including Bull Lady Demata! They're all vampires!" Wash! Death save.
Yep. So it's a no.
Oh,
That's a fail.
God.
Shay!
I'm gonna kind of sidestep and get behind him and make an attack to touch him. That's 18.
That'll just hit.
Okay, good. Awesome. The second
Yeah.
one would be a 25 to hit.
Alright,
so.
yep, so both hit.
Cool.
And then add your sneak attack.
That's 11 for just straight up for my daggers.
And he doesn't take half because they're magic.
Yeah. And then sneak attack is 11 as well. So that's 22 total.
22.
Yeah.
Okay. He is bleeding.
Great.
The Demartis turns. Fiara finally finds the page, and then she's gonna look at, I guess, 1 in Codex. Hold him. Make sure he doesn't move. She starts to cast something, or she starts to incant as the book kind of comes up, and it kind of comes out of her hands as you watch like the kind of gold and white because you just needed to start bleeding. That's all I needed to start doing. And you watch as it shoots at Balthazar, and I have to make a roll for Balthazar to see if it doesn't kill him. I got a natural 20, so yeah, Balthazar's fine.
Okay, cool.
You kind of watch as he's next to you.
Imagine I silvery barbs it. Imagine.
You watch as he's probably looking down at you, Codex, after all that happened. After Shay hits him and then flees away, he looks down at you, is about to probably swipe at you. As you just watch as this white chain hits his wrist, and then the other one as he then gets supplicated to the ground. Yes. And he takes a pretty good amount of damage. So let's see how much damage he takes. 6-9. Great number. 6-9. Damn, she fine. 13, 15, 20. So he is not looking really good, actually. He's not death's door, but he's in his lower echelon.
Good. Good. About fucking time.
As he falls down, and at this moment when he falls down, Cypress starts to run towards her master, basically. As you watch Kaz kind of just quickly cast Hold Monster, and Cypress goes and is held down. He's not going to kill her because she was just a girl.
Innocent little baby.
For me and the enemies, initiative is over. It's up to you guys. Issa's next. I would give Issa, and I would give 1 turn. It would be Issa, Balthazar, 1.
Can I tell if Balthazar is fully restrained by what Fiora is doing, or
He's shackled.
but he can still try to get out?
They look like divine shackles. Who knows?
I'm gonna throw all my stuff on the ground and walk directly towards Balthazar, and I'm holding like the rings and the Bonona symbol, and I'm like, stay the fuck where you are. And I cast Abjure Enemy with Channel Divinity, and he has to make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage to be frightened. So I don't know if he can be frightened, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
Well, 19.
Jesus.
Yeah, that'll do it. His speed is halved. Not as cool as it could have been, but it's halved. And then I'm gonna punch him in the face for an unarmed strike.
Just for flavor.
All right, then I'll throw it to 1. Are you ending initiative?
I think I'm gonna end initiative.
You kind of just like punch him in his hair that's still kind of back, like it falls down at that point, and he looks like the full like sad emo vampire.
Of course he does.
Like as his head kind of like prostrates down as Casimir and Fiara kind of like walk over. There's like Volgard everywhere by this point. As Fiara kind of like approaches, you watch Isray go right up to Fiara's side and cower right up to Casimir's. As Casimir then, Cypress was put down like right by Balthazar. So they're all kind of in that area together as the Volgard kind of come up and be like, "Are you a vampire? Yes or no?" And Fiara kind of turns. Doesn't matter. Fiara like hesitates for a second as she's trying to think of what they say, and you watch as someone cast something that you watch as like somebody like divine senses. Yes, the undead. So they're an enemy of the state. Are you guys gonna do anything as they all kind of come up with spears? Like some of them are still attacking the undead as these ones kind of come up and are like holding spears at this full conglomeration.
Yeah, I'm gonna step in between and just kind of message Kaz and be like, leave.
So I was going to use just to cure wounds to get wash up. So,
While this is going on.
Yeah, while it's going on, I kind of like the first thing you see is me being like, "Stop dying, idiot."
Smack him in the
And then
face.
after I hear like you're an enemy of the state, I'm going like kind of like the armor's gonna actually come off, and she says, "They're the only reason you're alive."
Doesn't matter, they lied. We don't have undead leading the Zabrarian government.
You have the sun now, thanks to them.
No. Fiara kind of like steps forward. The fated fates saved everyone. We lied. You're right. We should be tried. But I can make it easier. If you don't want vampires around, I can just get rid of us now. Well then fine, yes. Fated fates, we thank you. But step away from them. Are you guys stepping away? Fiara will like, give you a look of like step away.
Yeah, Fiara gives me that look. I'm still like looking at Fiara, looking like.
Yeah, 100%. Shay's ready to like cast something if she needs to, but she's just hands in the air, just backing up.
Sorry. You guys all give them kind of distance as Fiara then says, "We would go by what, burning? That's easy. Page 5. And you watch as she casts something that then seems to light them all up as they disappear in dust and smoke that then flies to the sky.
Fantastic.
You watch as someone, like one of them kind of goes up to like the dust to try to detect what that was, to see if maybe they teleported, and one of the guards kind of step up and says, "They just incinerated themselves. This is their flesh. Well, if you did not know the Association of Vampires, which I'm hoping you didn't." Yes?
We knew them
Yeah.
as the Bull and someone that had ill intent. They were our patrons. Well, Fiara was.
Well, then all of us were tricked. But I will give you all the grace as the heroes of the day. So, heroes known as the Fated Fates, can you please explain what happened? And that's where we're going to end today's episode.
Excellent.